Everybody is.
Hey, it's midnight in the Bay, and I don't know what happened to the music. It just turned off way too early. But we're back for another episode. It's episode 249. I can't believe we're here. 249 episodes. My grandma said I was going to quit, and look at me now, Grandma. We're rolling, all right? We've got a guest. I know I haven't had a guest for a while, and I haven't had a female guest for a while. We've got a Bay Area favorite. Give it up for Natalie Starr.
Yay!
What's going on?
Chilling. I'm
Chilling.
doing good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Just sweating really bad, running around like a madman. Got
I'm
my
surprised. I'm
yeah.
surprised you didn't leave me for episode 269.
Yeah, I couldn't wait. You've been asking, and I've been putting off um putting on guests because I've just been lazy, So I thought I'd get some more comedians in here, and plus I haven't seen you for a while.
I
I
know.
I'm trying to remember when that Retro Junkie show was.
That one's been a while. That one has been a while. Yes, definitely it's been a minute.
Yeah. So you've been doing a lot of shows or what?
Since then, I mean, I try to only really schedule like for a month. Otherwise, I'm just very tired.
Yeah.
I
For a
don't,
month. That's
yeah,
it.
that's it. That's it. And so I've only picked my favorites and I only work with them.
Okay.
Things that are worth it.
Yeah, so not open mics anymore.
No open mics anymore. And I think I make more money now than I did when I was doing open mics. If I'm not mistaken, I do.
Well, yeah, open mics I think I get paid actually once for an open mic, but it hardly ever happens. And yeah, I've been kind of doing the same thing because well, for me is it's the money too, right? Gas is so expensive getting the shows. You got to make it worth your while. But also, I wasn't getting anything from the open mics. You know what I mean?
I understand. Me, I was married when I was doing open mics. So I technically used whatever excuse I
Mm.
could to get the hell out of the house. Uh,
Yeah,
and a free babysitter. So now I have a no babysitter and I don't necessarily have to go out. So I use it as therapy. I go out for therapy, comedy, my therapy. It's like working out
yeah,
my daddy issues.
yeah,
And and then and then I
yeah,
go with where it's worth my time and my money. And so I value my time now.
yeah. No, that's important. I feel like the more you do this, the more it becomes like where you got to be smart about it.
Absolutely. And then I had a white boyfriend and he's like, no, you got to charge for everything. What are you doing, Natalie?
Right, right. Jewish, right?
I know, no, no. I know, just white, just smart in
Yeah,
business, apparently.
yeah, yeah. And now he's gone, and it seems like the business is better. Yeah.
I carried on those business ethics.
Now, let me ask you a question. I feel like we're kind of at an advantage because we both have kids, and I feel like that brings a lot of material. Do you feel the same way?
Absolutely. It does definitely bring, I mean, kids are funny. I mean, people are funny in general, but
Yeah.
kids, they do funny things. And and also it gives you a drive. I don't know about you, but it definitely gives me a drive to show them that it's never too late to follow your dreams. It's never too late. You should follow your dreams, do what you want to do and feel like that all the time and keep going at that as opposed to failing at something that you don't really like, you know.
Right, right. I think that's probably why most people fail is they're not realizing that they're doing something they don't like? So,
Absolutely. There's no
yeah.
drive.
Yeah. I know. By the way, this is weird doing it over Zoom. I know. It's like doing Zoom comedy again. Did you do
You know,
that?
Honestly, okay, so I there was pros and cons to the Zoom shows.
Okay.
First, I didn't like them because so cons, I didn't like them because either the mics were on and then you had to pause to wait for laughter, which is cool. Um, or the mics weren't on and you're kind of like talking to yourself and you don't know whether people are laughing. So that was kind of, and then, or like if people are laughing and you continue telling your jokes, then half of the other people who didn't get the punchline because their mic was, or your mic was off. So that was like a con, but on a pro, like what I really liked about it was that my friends and family that have been watching me kind of do this thing through Instagram and heard that
Yeah.
I was doing comedy, but couldn't actually come and see that I was doing comedy, we're able to jump on those Zoom shows, and and I got like the best compliments you can ever get from your family. You know, your worst critics, right? Where they were
Right.
like, Natalie, like I saw that you were doing comedy, but I didn't understand it, and then I saw you doing comedy,
Yeah.
and it's just you. You've been like this your whole life, and I was
Whoa.
like, thank you. And
That's the
so
key. That's the key right there. Being yourself. And I've been trying to do that more because like a lot of times you want to go up there and just be say like what you think that people want to hear. But you should just be you and talk about what you find funny and you know what I mean? That brings out your personality, I feel like. That's great.
that's
I wish
literally my hashtag, person Natalie. Person
oh,
Natalie.
that's right. And where can the audience follow you on Instagram? Where is it? What's your hashtag again? Tiger Lady, right?
Okay, so what had happened was I had Tiger Lady 1 and it got hacked for
Oh
about a month and I
yeah.
quit. I quit trying to
Hey,
get into it.
how's that happen? Because I remember when that happened to you because you were sending me I was getting the messages like you can make money doing this. I'm like, damn, Natalie's fucking in the stock market now. And then I realized that was a scam. How'd that
Yes,
happen?
I have no, I think a friend got hacked and then I got hacked through his account. And I don't even know because I didn't even click on anything or anything like that. They all of a sudden they changed my email, my password,
Wow.
my my username, and they deleted like
Wow.
all my selfies for like almost all my pictures. And so like even Instagram was like, this is not you. This is not your account. And
Damn.
I'm like,
Wow.
so I gave up for a little while. And then so I created
Hmm.
Tiger Lady 2.0, like the
Yeah.
upgraded version.
There you
And
go.
then I also created, and then just in case, I also created one person, Natalie. And then all of a sudden I got Tiger Lady back. I kept trying on Instagram, like doing that whole selfie thing
Yeah.
and that selfie video. And then
Do,
I
do you,
eventually I got Tiger Lady went back.
do you own tigers?
Uh, I wish I owned. I mean,
Oh,
I own
okay.
like tiger figurines. The Tiger Lady. So okay. So the Tiger Lady has an interesting story. Okay. My first off, my Chinese zodiac sign is a tiger, so I'm a tiger.
Oh, okay.
My style of communication is a tiger. I don't know if you know about communication styles, but it's a tiger. Um, Also, have you seen Scarface?
Of course.
Right, the
Yeah.
gangster movie, right?
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah, yeah.
right, so I'm from Miami. So
Oh, I didn't
my
know that.
dad, yeah, and so I'm
Oh,
Cuban
cool.
Puerto Rican. And so my dad actually came in the same boat that
Uh-huh.
Scarface came in, which is the
Oh,
Mariel from
shit.
Cuba back in the day. And then Scarface calls his girlfriend or his wifey, or Michelle Pfeiffer, Tiger Lady, his Tiger Lady. And so Tiger Lady it became. And then when I got into comedy, I thought of changing it into like, like everybody else has, like I am Natalie Starr, or I am a comedian Natalie Starr, or anything like that. And then people started approaching me out of nowhere, talking about, oh, hey, aren't you Tiger Lady? And then the rest is history. I
Oh,
just
that's
became
pretty
Tiger
cool.
Lady.
That's pretty cool. Wow, that's crazy. Wait, wait. So the Scarface guy was real?
Um, I'm sorry, you froze.
The Scarface guy, he was real? Tony Montana? Are you there? Oh no, we got a frozen Natalie. She looks like a. Oh, there you are. There you are. All right. I hope it doesn't freeze again.
Okay, I'm
Are
not
we
moving.
good?
We're
I'm
good.
moving. I'm moving. I'm moving. Okay. So he was real.
Uh, the figure of him is real. I think the storyline is real. Like there's a Tony Montana. I mean, there's many Tony Montanas.
So,
I don't
so
think
you're
that one specific person was real.
so your stepdad, your dad snuck over or
Right? He no, well, he came as a child on that boat with his family.
okay. So his parents snuck over.
Pretty much. Yeah. His parents was like, let's get in this marriage.
Okay.
Him and all his brothers and
Just because
one sister.
just because I gotta make a report that I sent to the police. And no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We got Tiger Dad. We gotta get him.
I
Oh,
he's already a citizen by now, so he can
oh,
yeah.
oh.
He literally named his boat the sentence he had to write for his citizenship.
Oh, wow.
Because
Crazy.
he was illiterate for a while,
Yeah,
until pretty much until that test that he had to study for. And he had
yeah.
to take it 3 times because he couldn't write a simple sentence.
Oh
And
my
it
God.
was, I am happy today. So his boat is, I am happy today.
Oh my God. Good thing it wasn't like fuck the United States, you know?
Well, it wouldn't be. You know what I mean? I know, right? Would I
But it was
finally
something
passed my
bad.
citizenship?
Yeah, yeah. The boat's called Snuck Over, and he wrote Snuck Over. Yeah,
The boat is called It's Not a Raft.
right, right. It's a tire. Yeah.
I upgraded my raft.
Wait, so how long how long did you live in Miami?
I was born and raised there. I only came to California in 2014.
Oh, wow. Do you like it better
So
there?
in California?
No, do you like it better in Miami?
Hell no, I will never go
Oh.
back. It is
Oh,
hot.
really?
The Cubans are crazy.
Uh,
I know I'm Cuban, but like, and I get that craziness to me, but like, then I go back and I'm like, bro, I've calmed down so much.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These people are crazy.
Oh my God, I'll be like, Mom, please pick me up before I fly back.
So what's the difference with them and people in California? They just yell more and stuff over there?
Oh, they wilding out over there. You gotta follow
Yeah.
this. You gotta follow this one Instagram page. Just talk about only in Dade County,
Okay.
and then you understand. Like,
Okay.
there's hoochie mamas going out in short dresses, like hoes. Well, of course,
Uh,
right? In the middle of a thunderstorm where the water is up to your waistline, because it's rained so much and it's flooded, and
yeah.
they're still going out partying. They're like,
Wow.
a little storm ain't gonna stop me. That's what happened. That's how crazy like my whole.
Yeah. I wonder how many people from like California move there and just have like a culture shock. Just like, oh my God, we gotta get out of here. There's alligators. It's flooding.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah,
there's pythons eating little dogs.
we were in Florida, like the northern part one time, and it rained so hard we had to pull over. The windshield wipers wouldn't go fast enough. I'm like,
It's true.
holy crap. Wow.
It's true. You learn to
Yeah.
just drive that way.
But I will say the ocean's way warmer there than here. It's horrible here.
I
You could,
love the oceans over there. That I do like. I don't like California water. I once went to San Diego, which is supposed to be a lot warmer than up here
yeah.
in San Francisco, Pacifica area, right? And I went to San Diego, and people were getting in the water like with bathing suits, regular bathing suits, and I was like
Yeah.
in my whole one suit, like a whole one piece
Uh-huh.
swimsuit.
Uh-huh.
Not
Yeah.
swimsuit, but like the ones that you go surfing in. What's that called? I
Oh,
think of it as a
wetsuit.
faja.
The wetsuit.
Yes, it was like
Yeah.
a whole wetsuit, like a three
Yeah.
thickness, four thickness. It was real
I
thick, and
hate
he's like, everybody's like, "You're crazy. It's hot." I'm like, "No, y'all crazy. It's cold."
yeah. Yeah, yeah. I hate putting those on. The wetsuit. It's probably the hardest thing to put on. Especially when you're a big guy and you're like, oh my God, you know?
Uh, I
But yeah,
understand.
it's a pain. It's a pain. You gotta put on basically like a space suit to go in the water here because it's so cold and rough, and there's rocks and yeah. So that's the one thing I envy. But you're right, that humidity sucks. I
No, it's
mean,
like everybody has AC. You
right?
live in AC. Otherwise, you step outside and you look like you jumped into the pool with all your clothes on.
Yeah, yeah. That's not cool. And
No.
people smell like shit probably there because they're sweating all the time. You know?
I I like to think about it like a healthy glow.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, right,
But your
right.
all your pores are like, hello, dirt, zits everywhere. So no, I don't know. It's a give and take, I
Yeah,
guess. I don't
it's
know.
gross. So
It is.
you're saying you have zits when you live there.
Yeah, because all your pores are collecting all
Yeah.
that dirt. It's like, hi, yes, please come
Uh,
in. Come
right.
in. Come in.
So what's the well, where do we go from here? What's
Oh
your
wait, one
yeah,
one more thing
there you
about
go.
the wetsuit though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when I was over here, I did get myself a blue wetsuit.
Okay.
I wanted to blend in with the water as opposed to a black wetsuit and look like a seal, just in
Oh yeah.
case the
Oh
sharks are
yeah.
gonna, yeah, the
Th
sharks are gonna
th
look at me and like, this is the weakest link. Let's get
they're gonna take a bite out of one of your butt cheeks, and you're gonna
it.
have one butt cheek and one really small one. You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah,
gonna look like
yeah,
my butt cheeks had cancer if you
yeah,
actually moved
yeah.
it.
That's not a good look. You know what I mean? Especially when you haven't had cancer. So
No,
people
they're
get when
gonna
you
be
have
like,
cancer.
yeah, they're just gonna look at me and be like, you injected that tire, huh? Like that tire flat,
Oh,
like in Miami.
oh my God. Oh, I don't get that. Hey, by the way, I hate that. Why do women get the fake butts?
I wouldn't know since mine is real, you know.
Right,
I
right,
have assets. Yeah.
right, right. But I don't
Um,
get, sometimes they look like big diapers.
it's because they can't afford the silicone.
Oh, so they're getting like cement? What are they getting?
Fix a flat. They're getting a fix a
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah, what are they putting in there? But that's my whole thing. If I'm gonna get plastic surgery, I'm going to spend a lot of money because you know what I mean? You could go cheap with like buying a cheap dress or a shirt, but you can't go cheap when it's something with your body. You know what I mean?
When you're buying an ass. Yeah, no, and
Yeah,
ladies, honestly, they need to buy ass with thighs.
right,
You know, like it's got to
right,
blend. You can't
right,
get an ass and not have thighs. Like it
right.
just
It's crazy,
doesn't.
right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Agreed. Agreed.
Is there a lot of that in Miami?
Yeah, a whole bunch of that in
It's
Miami.
all plastic
But
surgery, huh?
it's plastic surgery, but a lot of it is real. So there's a lot of thick
Yeah,
women in. Yeah.
yeah. But I bet you there's a lot of hot guys though too.
Yeah, there is. I mean, Miami is full of hot people. Like that's where you want to be hot, you know? That's like
Literally, you're hot and you're hot.
that's another reason why I love California. Like California, I'm a 10. In Miami, I'm just a 7. Like
Right. Yeah, you gotta compete a lot more, right? What do
yeah, over
you
here I
is
stand
it
out.
is the dating easier here than there?
Dating isn't easy anywhere,
Yeah.
especially now with online. I mean, come on. I think I'd be I think I'm just gonna fuck myself until my children move out
There you go.
and then I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm gonna date myself. I sometimes I do that. I go out and I take myself out and I buy myself dinner and then I post it online and like I'm my own best boyfriend. You know, I got myself exactly what I wanted. Dress all
That's
nice and
funny.
everything. Just go
That's
date
really
myself.
funny. That's really funny.
Thank you. And I honestly I think more people should do that because if they date it themselves, they might like other people or they treat other people nicely, you know, because they're dating
Yeah.
themselves as
Yeah,
opposed
you're right.
to them just dating other people to look outward instead of inward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been
dating is
yeah,
hard.
yeah. I get that. No, no, no. I get that and I get the loving yourself first before yeah, I mean, because you do, and I know it's kind of corny and what is this, a hippie podcast? But yeah, you do. I'm working on that all the time, But I think kind of like we've talked about comedy, it's therapy. That helps me love myself more because I joke about my flaws, my weight, my being poor, relationships.
Self-deprecation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe it or not, having people laugh at me saying that makes me feel more comfortable with it. Like my confidence has gone up so much since I started comedy, and it's keep going up. Where the fact that I might start calling myself like Tiger Gorilla, like you know what I mean? That's how much my confidence is going up. I might just get tatted, and I don't know.
I understand. I like the fact that I get to talk about myself and share my flaws with other people because they're laughing, because I'm laughing at myself, obviously, at the same time. Like I feel you on that. And they're relating. They're like, oh, there's this beautiful chick and or whatever, and she still doesn't feel good about herself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
Sometimes.
is hey, that is relatable because people look at you and they think you've got it all. She's happy, I wish I was her, that kind of thing. I'm serious because guys do it too. And even the hot Miami guy with the cigar in his mouth, he's got five Cuban chicks on his shoulder. He's still got issues.
He's
Everyone does.
got he's got
You know
issues
what
because he got five chicks on his side. Okay, those are his number one problems. Like,
I mean? Yeah, right. You're right. You're right. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
no, yeah, I totally understand. Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the bracelets?
Oh, they're just stones,
Does it mean
for
anything?
energy. Well, they
Oh,
all
okay.
mean something. They're all actual stones. They mean stuff. I don't know exactly. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head exactly what they all mean. These were actually shout out to Serena, the spicy Latina. These
Oh,
were gifts for my birthday. Some of them I bought, some of them were given to me by her. So shout out to her. Get her merch is great. Um, I like to match my aura. So
yeah.
whatever color I'm feeling that day, I match it with my bracelets. They make me feel good. They keep my energy
I
clean.
love
They
I
keep.
love how positive you are.
Oh,
Every
thanks.
time I talk to you, you're positive.
Thanks. I mean, it's fake it till you make it, right? I mean,
Right.
the more you try to make sure you stay positive, the more positive you tend to be. I mean, I'm not always like this, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I
Yeah.
get a little introverted and then I'm like, nah, can't be like that, Natalie, and I kick my own ass, you know. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I try, especially for my kids. I don't want them to be
Right.
bummed out either.
How old are your kids?
My son is 13 and my daughter has a birthday tomorrow. She'll be 12.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They're
All right.
17 months apart. Yeah, so I had them like real quick, boo boo, so they can move the fuck out at 18. They got a
Yeah,
double
right.
so they can afford a place. Because as soon as they turn 18, the youngest turn 18, I'm moving into a studio. Okay. And we'll be like,
Right. Yeah.
listen, there's no space for you guys. Y'all need to go.
Right, right. Save some money and just send them back to Miami or something, right? Let them learn the
Yeah.
ways. Right.
No, I don't know about sending them back to Miami. I still kind of want them a little closer, but I do want them to have their responsibilities on check.
Right. Right, right.
Can't live off of mommy forever.
And that's how society is now too, A lot of people living off their parents. It used to be where you were a weirdo if you lived with your parents in your 30s, and now it's like a normal thing, you know?
But that's because
So
everything's so expensive.
that's true too.
Like I'm saying that now because I all I
Yeah.
probably could afford is a studio, but shoot, I might just keep them in the house so they could split the rent. You know what I mean? It just
Right,
depends
right.
depends on how they behave or how much they put it into
Yeah.
the account.
Yeah, you better treat mom good or you're gonna get your butt beat. And you're gonna be kicked
I
out. And you're gonna
know
be kicked
they're
out.
actually I know, right? I talk a lot of crap, but actually they are really good children. And I mean everybody would say that about their own children, you
But
know.
sometimes you gotta hit them. You know what I mean? I like to punch.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I know,
I
right?
like.
No, I sometimes
No,
I
I'm
want
kidding.
to,
Yeah, I
but
know. I'm
no,
kidding.
no,
I'm kidding.
but and honestly, I moved away. My mom was gonna kick my ass. But see, this is what I'm talking about. That's that shit right there. The Latina family or Latinos, in general, they're like the chancleta, which is the sandal, just in case you didn't know what a chancleta is. But
No clue.
right, like the belt,
Yeah.
el
Okay.
cinturón,
Okay.
right? Like I remember my aunt throwing whatever she had in her hands. It didn't have to be a cinturón or a chancleta. And if we wanted to get hit, because by
Yeah.
the time it got to us, the velocity, has lost its whatever, right? You wanted to get hit,
Yeah.
because if you
Yeah.
didn't get hit, you had to go fetch it and then bring it to her, and then she hit you, you
Oh
know.
yeah. Yeah.
So I'm glad I moved away from my family, 3,500 miles the fuck away from my family, so that I can stop that cycle of
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
trying to beat my children into the rest,
Right. No,
like,
that's good. I mean, you stop it now, and your kids aren't treated like dogs where they gotta fetch something to get it. You know what I mean?
right, it's
Yeah.
suppression there. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
suppress my children. I'm trying to build my children up.
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. Um. Yeah. My kids like looking up to me. I gotta be like a role model now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They get to that age where they're like, so I'm like hiding this. I'm hitting that like in the car, and he's asking me, "Where you been?" I'm like, "On the phone," you know?
It's funny. Okay, so like when I was smoke, I quit, by the way. I
Oh,
quit
you
smoking.
did?
I know, it's a shocker.
Damn,
I
damn,
never really drank before, and so I still don't drink. But I did quit smoking in the beginning of the year. I talked a
damn.
little bit on tour with Serena, but not as much, because obviously I was a one hitter quitter. And but I stopped smoking, and my kids noticed. And like I never hid it. When I did smoke, I never hid that I smoked from my children, because I didn't want them to look at me like it was a bad thing either. And it's legal over here, so you know what I
Yeah,
mean. So it's
that's
like,
true. Yeah,
so
that's
I
true.
didn't want them to look at me like I was doing something bad if they did
Yeah,
catch me. You know what I mean?
yeah, 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 yeah. Did
So
but
so I never hid it.
you weren't blowing it in their face though.
No, and I wouldn't smoke it in the car with them either, or anything like that. But I mean, I did smoke with that, like
Yeah, yeah,
around them, not
yeah,
around them, like I was smoking them
yeah,
out or
yeah, yeah,
anything. But
yeah,
like I
yeah. I was
didn't want it, like your
yeah.
parents would smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like your
right, right,
parents would
right,
smoke
right.
cigarettes.
That's actually probably a better way to look at it because you're right. When you kind of hide it, you make it seem like it's more desirable to them. You know what I mean? Because if you're doing it, it's like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? But if you're like hiding it, so I might have to change my ways now, Natalie. Yeah,
Which is true, because my children don't like that I smoke. And
yeah,
now they've noticed that I don't smoke anymore, because I'm never like, oh look, I'm gonna put you to sleep after I go toke. Or hey, I'm gonna go get some patience in me real quick before I deal with you. You know what I mean? I don't do any of
yeah,
that. And then I don't smell. And they actually notice they like me, that I have more tolerance for them, of
yeah,
their bullshit,
yeah, yeah.
more
Oof.
patience,
Yeah.
and I'm actually a better mom. Like I'm more present.
Damn, that's great.
So
You're making me want to quit right now.
like the biggest compliment though, like, okay, so this is my second summer sending my
Yeah.
kids over to my mom,
Hmm.
right? And last summer I was obviously still smoking. This summer I had stopped smoking for a while already. And my mom was like, Natalie, whatever you're doing, I've noticed a difference in your children's behavior. Keep doing it. Good job. You know?
Wow. Wow. Yeah, mom.
So
Oh yeah. Now
I know, and that's my worst critic.
yeah.
So
Now you mentioned the tour with Serena. Now,
yes.
we haven't really talked because I haven't seen you for a while. How was that? And explain to the folk
Amazing.
and explain to the folks what you did.
It was amazing. Maybe we should have gone before the gas prices went up, but
Oh
we
yeah.
didn't. We
Yeah.
almost pulled back on it. We did ask for donations from our fans, like a GoFundMe for gas. We were
Yeah.
like, ass, we have ass, we've got grass. Now all we need is gas, you know? Um,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
So, except for the GoFundMe didn't let us put ass. But anyways, but that
Oh,
was
that's
our
funny.
slogan, you know?
Yeah.
And so we got a few donations here and there, and it was good. We actually even stopped at gas stations with one of those like homeless signs, talking, not saying that we were homeless,
Yeah.
but we did
Oh, that's funny.
tell jokes for gas money.
Oh,
It
that's
was
funny.
like we'll tell joke for gas money.
And you guys did
Um,
it? Did people do it or not?
yeah, yeah. We had a couple of people donate. Not money per se. There was one person was like, we don't have any money, but here's like some hand sanitizer, and here's like some this like wipies, and she was like, I got wine on me, and this wipies are the bomb, and they took it out and like
Oh,
gave us some wipies and stuff.
yeah.
Mostly we did it for filming our tour.
Yeah. No, that's funny.
um,
Yeah.
and it was a funny. It was pretty funny, and
Yeah.
we did well with that. And then so we went to LA. We toured over there for a little while. We got a lot of love and support, and we have a lot of connections now. They want us back. I actually gotten hit up talking about, are you here? Can you come do this show? This and this and that. And I'm like, bruh, I'm back in San Francisco area. Like, I am not over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And then we stayed there for about 4 or 5 days, and then we went to Vegas and we did a couple of shows over there. Um, with Rick Rolling Stone barbecue place. We did, man, we did a lot of shows over there. We
Any
we got a lot of love. We did get a lot of love.
anything crazy happen? Any memorable stories or
Um, I know, right? Look, honestly, my memory, what it does automatically is like when crazy shit happens, it automatically forgets so that I don't feel guilty for things, you know? So it's like
I do the same
Vegas is
thing.
don't ask, don't tell. That's what happened. No, no. Nothing too crazy. I mean, we had a good time. We met a lot of people. We were up late almost every night. We were down late almost every night. I did get hustled in Ventura. I did get
Oh
hustled in
no.
Ventura. And
Oh
then
no.
the hustler gave me back my money because he felt bad for me. So that's unheard of. That is definitely unheard of. But because I'm a nice person, he's like, I see your aura, and he gave me practically most of my money back. So yay me.
Wait.
I was
Explain. What happened? What happened?
oh man, I got hustled in one of those little three balls, like three caps, the
Oh.
little ball inside. I was like, I'm winning. I'm winning. I could use the gas money. Yay.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't winning. Okay.
I think
I
it's like
was
called
not
three
winning.
card Monty or something like that. Three card
I
Monty.
don't know.
Okay.
Probably. I see.
Where
That's
they're
the funny
hiding
thing is
something
like
under the couch. Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't gamble. I don't gamble. I don't play the lottery. I don't do
Yeah.
any of that. And any of
Yeah.
that.
Not
So
me.
when
Me
so he
either.
pulled me through, I was real innocent. I was like, hey, it's fine. And then I won $200. He's like, but are you betting? And I'm honest. I was like, no, I wasn't betting. So he didn't give me the money. So he's like, well, do you want to bet? I was like, well, this is easy enough. I've been winning. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay. And then I lost. And then I was kept losing. And I was just trying to win my money back. And then I was like in skates. I was in rollerblades. And then
What?
I was yeah. And I was, and where's Serena through all this? I hadn't left her in the beach because I had rollerblades. You know what I mean? She's like, I'm gonna go to the
Oh
beach,
my
get a tan. And
god.
I was like, all right, I'm gonna skate around and shop. And I was like, Serena, you should have been there. And then when I found Serena again, she was mad at me. She's like, what were you doing, Natalie? She's like, if I was there, this would not have happened to you. And
Uh,
then like, so I was like, I'm not even, I told the guy, the hustler, I was like, I'm not even gonna, he's like, I was like, I'm not even gonna skate back to my car. I'm just gonna stomp away. And I was just
oh
stomping
wow.
away.
Oh
And so
god.
then, and then, and you know how it's a group thing,
Right.
right? I didn't realize that. I mean, I realized it afterwards, but again, I don't gamble. So that was not,
Right.
that was not my forte there. And one of the ladies felt really bad for me. And because I couldn't even help but cry. I was like, oh my God, I just got hustled. Like, this is the reason why I don't do this stuff.
Right.
Like, it was
Right.
bad. And she was like, look, get his number, girl, get his number. And he was like, get his number, he'll give you back your money. And I was like, yeah, right. So we exchanged numbers, and now he's like my best friend. He's gonna come visit me sometime. He'll be in San Francisco. This is what happens. Like, I made friends everywhere.
Oh my God, he steals your
He's
money
like, I'm
and then
he
wants to
gave
be
it
friends.
back, and
Okay.
he gave it back, and then we became friends. So,
All
so,
right. Well,
so
don't
truth
trust
be
that
told,
guy. Don't trust that guy around your purse, when he
no,
comes to
no,
visit you. Yeah.
no. I know, right? No, no, no. But that's funny. Yeah, no, no. He was like, well, at least you learned it from me. That he felt bad for me. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, you know what? Back to the comedy, I feel like going on the little tours and going to other cities and making those connections is important. But it's tough to do because it's fucking expensive. But yeah, I think that was probably huge for you guys.
technically, we made enough money on our road trip to kind of pay for a lot of the gas. The gas we thought would be more expensive, but between the two of us, like splitting everything, it didn't come out
Yeah,
to that
yeah.
expensive. We
Right.
stayed with a friend of a friend in LA, so we didn't have hotel stay in that department.
Oh,
And
killer.
then when you go to Vegas, Vegas hotel stays are really cheap. Honestly, I found a hotel like way in advance because we knew what dates we were gonna be there. Um, I found a hotel way in advance, so it was only like $30 a night. And then I found
Damn.
one, yeah, and then I found one with it was, I mean, hotel fees was like double, so but still less than $80 a night. It was what it came out to,
This is
you
what you
know.
have to do as a comedian. You have to learn how to do this. What was it? Was it a Motel 6?
No, it was a nice hotel on the strip. It was
Oh
a
my
really nice hotel on the
God.
strip. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Natalie,
I'm not
the
I'm
bargain
bougie.
star.
I'm
Oh,
bougie, okay? Like I've become bougie up in this day. I live in Menlo Park right now. Like I have become bougie in the city,
yeah.
in the Bay Area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
so
Menlo
no,
Menlo Park is blondes and they got their nice Prada purse on and their stilettos and yeah. Yeah. You got it.
yeah, like I got a
Yeah.
vitamin D deficiency trying to blend in Missouri, okay? Like
Right.
trying to be
Right.
white. I
Right.
think
Right.
my hair was darker back in the day. It's even blonded out,
No,
you
no,
know.
no. You're gonna look like one of the. Have you seen that movie White Chicks? You're gonna be a white chick by the longer you stay. Your hair's slowly turning blonde. Your skin's getting lighter.
Actually, Serena was like, "What happened to you?" she's like,
That's
she's like,
funny.
she's like, "You turned into a white girl." I was like, "Guys, I blend in with my surroundings." Serena is what happens. It's like I'm a tiger. That's what happened.
That's funny. Um, what else do you want to talk about?
I
Any
don't know.
comedy? What's your next move with comedy? You said you were doing it like 4 times a month. Like, where do you see yourself in the future? You have any goals?
Well, I did a movie, so shout out to the
Oh yeah,
movie. You
yeah,
should
yeah, yeah,
watch it.
yeah.
It's funny.
What's it called?
It's called I Got Five on It. Number three, I got five on it. Number three. It's with Todd Bridges. I
Oh
don't know if you know
damn.
him, but he's
Yeah.
famous. It was my part was pretty funny. I think it was really funny. I got a lot of compliments on my part from people who know me.
When was this
You gotta
filmed?
watch it. It's actually pretty quite hilarious, huh?
When was it
You can
filmed?
find so it was filmed in 2018.
Hmm.
It was filmed in 2018 and it came out during the pandemic in April 2020. Yep. So it came out 2020. It was on Amazon Prime for a little while. You can buy the DVD
Damn.
on Amazon Prime, but it also is streaming on
Oh,
Vudu, Hulu, and for a little fee on YouTube.
damn. Killing it.
So
So,
that's the ultimate goal. In other words, that is the
yeah,
ultimate goal.
I was just gonna say that it sounds like that's what your goal is to do the acting.
Yes, yes, yep. So all my personalities. Um, yeah, I mean, I love comedy. I love stand-up comedy. It treats me well, and I feel like it's an open door to going to bigger and better places.
Yeah. So, but it sounds like acting's your maybe ultimate goal, or that's like the next level up to do more like
Yeah,
movies.
I feel like yes, after my special, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Damn, you got goals, Natalie. Damn.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I gotta get on a
Well,
movie.
you have to see the road ahead of you in order to get there, right?
Right. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, no, I need to get on a movie. Maybe I got five on it, part 10. They'll have me on, you know. I'll smoke.
You still there?
Are you there? Oh,
I can hear you.
can you hear
Hello?
me? Can you hear me?
You are stuck.
Oh no. It's been one of those podcasts where she's been in and out, huh? Oh, there you are. Are you there?
Okay, yeah, I'm here. Ooh,
I don't.
I lost you there for a second.
I know. My heart was racing. I got scared. I grabbed a blanket. You know what I mean? I'm like, where'd she go? You
Started stuck in your thumb.
know. You know, it's funny though with the movie though, because I've thought about getting more into movies, and like actually someone told me about like getting headshots done and uploading it to like a website. Do you are you on a website where you're like going for acting jobs, or like is it just meeting people? Like, what do you do? Like, how'd you get on this?
So I met I met one of the actors in a comedy show and I killed it that night. And he's like, "You're funny, you're exactly what we're looking for." And then he pretty much got me the part. I did not have to audition for it. They automatically already loved me. And so then I just got the part like that. And honestly, I'm not as proactive as I should. I should be on one of those websites. I do have headshots. I did take acting classes. I do have a skills recognition in theater certificate from Modesto Junior College with my college degree.
Yeah.
Um, so I mean, I've got the works for it. Maybe I should put more. I mean, the road is there, the goal is set, you know. But on a fact, like I just feel like one day I'm just gonna. I feel like what I'm manifesting is that one day I'm just gonna be in LA and I'm gonna meet Adam Sandler and he's just gonna be like, "Hey, I like you. I'm gonna put you in one of my movies," and then he's gonna just keep me on all his movies like he does everyone else on his movies, you know.
That's the goal. Well, you know what? He likes to play basketball. So you got to
I
play a
like
little
basketball.
basketball. You
I
got to
like
just
basketball. I
what I
was
would what you got to
starting
do is
point guard.
what you got to do is you got to find out where he goes and go down to LA, stalk him a little bit, and then see where he's playing basketball, and then show up with tight leggings on, and and then do some jokes, and there you go. Because if you got the looks and the jokes, you're golden. You know what I mean? The cool thing about comedy is you can also be ugly, and as long as you're funny, it works out. you know? Are you there? Is it my computer or is it Natalie's
You
computer?
know, I
Are you
feel
there?
like I feel if you're ugly, I can.
Oh,
Oh my god!
I know.
Oh
Where
my
are
god!
you? Are you there?
Hello. Dang, my
Are
our.
you? I can hear you. Can you
Can
see
you see me
me?
now?
I
Yeah,
can't
I
see
can
you.
see you now.
Oh,
I
there
can
you go. Where
I
are
can see you
you?
now.
Are you doing the? Are you in like a cave or where are you? Is it? It could
Oh,
be my
I know.
computer.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting at my window. This is
Okay.
usually where I do all my live feeds or Zoom
Okay.
shows or anything because it's stationary, it's not moving.
Yeah.
I could sit here, it's just my windows, and I get pretty good reception usually.
Yeah, I
So
don't know. It's probably mine because I have like Metro PCS for computers. I'm kidding. I don't even know if they make computer internet.
I know, right? I have Xfinity. It'd be crazy sometimes.
Um,
sometimes.
they
But I
they
got full bars right now. So
they kill you with the prices,
um
Comcast. Are you there?
yeah, yeah, Xfinity they do,
Yeah.
but I'm not paying for it, so that works out.
There you go. Well, I appreciate you coming on the pod.
I appreciate you having me on. Yes, episode 249. What's up?
Where's your next gig? People can come see you.
San Francisco on Wednesday at, let me see exactly where it was at because I almost forgot. I gotta look at my schedule. I'm that busy. That's what happens. Hmm. At White Rabbit
Okay.
Bar and Club, White Rabbit in the
Uh-huh.
CJ, right? CJ Marina, White
Oh
Rabbit
yeah.
in San Francisco, Wednesday night,
You
7
said
p.m.
you said what was the name of the venue? You're breaking up a little bit.
Hello?
Are you there? You there? Oh no.
Sorry.
Are you
Can
there?
you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where did you
Yeah.
say? Because I got a show in
I said,
I got a show in San Francisco on Wednesday.
oh, really?
Yeah, where
Okay.
are you?
So I
Is it
have a
Austin
show.
Carr? Is it Austin Carr's show?
No, no,
Oh.
it's with CJ Blackman.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of him.
Yeah, I met him once in Neck of the Woods.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Good
And
venue.
yeah, I love Neck of the Woods. I'm there almost all the time. I was there a couple of weeks ago on Thursday and Friday for 3 shows. I like the I do like the crowd there. They're nice, and the women are very supportive, which is hard to find
Yeah.
um, nowadays.
Yeah, right,
Um,
right, right.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I know
Can
it's
you hear
kind
me?
of yeah, I can
Okay.
hear you.
Oh,
We'll
I
have to
know.
we'll have to
Sorry.
do
Okay, so
it. We'll have
Wednesday,
to
I am not. I mean,
uh,
I was gonna say we can meet up on Wednesday for sure. But I'll be at the White Rabbit in the Marina at 7 p.m. San
cool.
Francisco.
Oh yeah, go check her out. And then the Instagram is Tiger Lady 2.0.
Tiger Lady 1
Oh, Tiger
at
Lady 1.
at at Tiger Lady 2.0 and at one personality
Okay.
times three.
Don't get off. I'm going to do a sponsor read. Stay on, okay?
Got it.
Okay, this podcast is brought to you by Silver Tongue Audio. Go to silvertongueaudio.org and you'll see my podcast there, free to download. And then you'll see the Dazed and Disturbed podcast, which is a fun podcast because it's about this guest who, with the help of Mary Jane, talks about dark horror movies in kind of a fun way. And then there's another podcast called the NPC podcast. It's the non-player character podcast, and that one's about video games, and the people are in the industry, so the podcast is interesting and fun. So check that out, silvertongueaudio.org. Thank you guys for listening.